Okay, we were playing a game, 2,500 points of my Thousand Suns versus Will's Tyranids, and we're playing Mission 3 from the packet from the last tournament we held here. Secure those landing sites. I guess it's basic overview of it. It's pitch battle, it's objectives. There's 5 total objectives, and on turn 3 the objectives scatter. And you can also, I think you can control objectives with HQ choices in this one. So we're going to go ahead and roll for see who goes first. They roll a 4. I've got a 2. Go 1,000 Suns. Alright, so over here on my side, I've got the Defiler. Squad of 3 Obliterators. Demon Prince with wings. Let's see what he's got. Wings, Mark of Zinch, Warp Time, Winds of Chaos. I've got a Rhino here with a squad of 9,000 Suns with Bolt of Change and Airman inside. A Combi Melt on the Rhino. Same thing here, but without Airman. And I've got 3 more Obliterators. And then in reserve, all deep striking, I have a squad of Chaos Terminators. 9 of them. Here's my 2 squads in the Rhinos. I've got 2 squads of 15 Lesser Demons. All those Bloodletters. Terminators have Mark of Zinch, Heavy Flamer, 2 Power Fists, 2 Chain Fists, 2 Combi Flamers, 3 Combi Plas, and 3 Combi Meltas. And we've got all these bright objectives here. One there, one here, one over here, one over here, and one underneath that guy that's standing on it. And get a nice shot of the battlefield here. What do you got in your army?
I got 2 squads of Zoanthropes. I got a Swarm Lord with his bodyguard. I got 10 Termagants with Devours. 4 Shrikes with Adrenal Glands, Sidon Talons, Lash Whip Bone Swords. Half Tyrant with Half Commander. Twin Link Devours, Leech Essence, and Paroxysm. That's what's on the board. In reserve, I have Doom and Malantai. In reserve with a Spore, I have Gene Stealers, Hormagaunts 30 with Poison and Adrenal Glands. And I have 2 Trigons dropping in as well.
Ouch. Okay. Yep. So, do you want to try to seize?
No, go ahead.
Okay. I'll go ahead and start my first turn. Alright, so this turn I did pretty much nothing. It's going to really hurt me. I moved these forward, thinking I was in range. I was dumb, and I clearly wasn't, so I didn't pop smoke on those, but they couldn't shoot their bolts of change either. 3 las cannons, and 3 more las cannons did a total of 4 wounds to the Zoanthropes. He made all of them, so no instant death there, unfortunately. He passed Warp Time and ran forward, and Defiler also shot on the Zoanthropes, scattered over, hit him and the Swarm Lord. He made both his saves there too. So I did nothing yet. I'm optimistic for the future. I'm hoping that by the end of the game I will kill 1 model. So going to the bottom of turn 1. Okay, this turn everything clustered together. They saw my Defilers, was dripping saliva, and they wanted to help out. So they're all bunched in there. Shrikes moved, ran. They moved and ran. Flew and I think ran, and everything pretty much moved and ran except for the 2 squads of Zoanthropes. This squad tried shooting them with the Strike 10 AP1s. They were out of range, which means I have 1 turn now to kill those, or else I'm in trouble. And the other squad tried blasting them. 2 of them scattered way off, rolled horrible, and the other one scattered an inch, hit 2, did 1 wound, and I saved it. So pretty much nothing from both sides on turn 1, although I have to watch out turn 2 because he gets outflankers in and all that kind of jazz. So I'm going to top of 2. Okay, turn 2. I realized I made some pretty dumb mistakes not moving my Rhino forward, so fortunately only 1 squad of demons came in because they couldn't even close to reach anything, so I dropped them in and ran 4 inches with them, moved the Rhino forward just a few, back them up, get away from those Shrikes and everything, spread them out. Zoanthrope Blast taught me a lesson. I ran this way over here because I forgot about his outflankers. So, shooting-wise, shot this blast in there. I actually killed like 2 Shrikes and Gaunt, which was more than I expected. Got it on target. And 3 las cannons into the Shrikes, killed 1 more. And 3 las cannons into the Zoanthropes, actually killed 1 this time finally. And 4 bolts of change into the Zoanthropes. Actually, the las cannons did nothing, I think. And the 4 bolts of change killed 1, so he's failed 1 out of 9. But there is a dead Zoanthrope, so he's 2 in that squad, and 3 in that squad. Demon Prince found out that Shadows of the Warp is on the Shrikes, and took a win from Perils, rolling 3 dice for his Warp Time. Flew forward, decided to attack the last strike that was left, killed it. I saved both of the power weapon wounds against him, which was phenomenal. And then consolidated up back on top of this here statue, trying to get shot but not assaulted, hopefully. And I think that's pretty much it. So, killed all 4 strikes, barely, and killed 1 Zoanthrope and 1 Gaunt. It's a pretty slow-going game, but I have a feeling this next turn is going to be insane, and I'm going to regret life, and going to bottom of 2. Okay, so this turn sucks. I feel like the Starship Trooper guys that are losing in that movie to Tyranids. So, Spore Pod came in with this Doom of Malantai, who was 100% undercosted. Hive Tyrant flew up there, paroxysmed on the Demon Prince. This guy, Swarm Lord paroxysmed on all my demons, which is garbage. Both Triguns came in over here. 30 Gaunts came off the side, and his Gene Stealers came off the side. So I'm pretty much screwed. His whole army is finally in, but I am screwed. He shot my Demon Prince with his Hive Tyrant, caused 4 wounds, and I failed 3 of my 4 3+ armor saves. So he died instantly before combat even got around. So that kind of didn't help. He charged in here. I did 0 wounds to him with 30 attacks, and he killed 7 with his 2 guard in him. So I lost another 4 from Fearless, or yeah, 3 from Fearless. So that wasn't too good. I'm about to die there next turn. Over here, one guy died from, geez, I don't even know what. Oh, from the Doom of Malantai. Killed one of the 2 obliterators, and then these 2 Trigons shot them with their 6 shots each and killed, or did 1 wound to another. He took a wound, but he also then blasted this squad after they got taken out of their transport. All 5 Zoanthrope shot this, blew up the transport, saved them all, and then he put down his Strength 5 AP1 blast and killed 3 of them. So that wasn't too good, and he's up to strength, and how many wounds?
7.
7 wounds and 7 strength now. So that's not too good for me, and I think that's pretty much all that happened, though. And I'm losing pretty much on every front. I do have 2 reserves coming in, hopefully, and going to top of 3. And the objectives are going to scatter here for this mission, so I guess we'll roll for that.
2d6?
Alright, so turn 3, I've got in all the rest of my reserves, this squad of Terminators and this squad of Demons here. Airmen jumped in this vehicle to avoid Shadow in the Warp. These guys backed up a whole 2 inches, kind of shuffled around. He's advancing. He blasted the Spore to death. Woohoo! And then 3 Obliterators did 3 wounds. The blast cannons to Doom of Malantai failed 1 invulnerable, so it was instant death. So thank goodness that's out of there. That was killing me. Doom of Malantai killed 1 Thousand Sun this turn because I rolled incredibly well with 3 squads. These guys that came in, all sorts of combi weapons, meltas and plasmas and everything. Did 3 wounds to the Trigon. And then these guys did the last 3 wounds that they needed with twilling plasma guns. And somehow no overheats. Over here, the demons came in, charged in combat. Forgot the Hormagaunts go first, so that kind of hurt. I lost 5 guys right off the bat. The 10 that were left, though, killed 12 of them, and then he failed another 4 from Fearless Wounds. So I did way better than I was expecting, but it's not going to last. I'll probably kill the Hormagaunts, and then the Gene Stealers will eat me for breakfast. So I wasn't able to do any wounds to those Zoanthropes or to the Trigon. In combat, he failed really bad on his rolls, and I still did nothing, but I lost 2 guys total instead of like all of them, which should have happened. And then I shot this guy with Bolt of Change and 4 more Bolts of Change and some Bolters down to 1 wound. So he's still going to be a pretty big threat over there. He can pretty much kill whatever he wants this turn. So I think that's all of our reserves for both of us. And the objectives scattered. We had 1 jump over farther this way. This one moved just a little bit. This one moved towards where his gaunts were, which is farther from me. The other one moved even farther into cover, so I'll never get that one. And the other one moved towards me, or farther from my Defiler. Yeah, so they all kind of shuffled around. We both got 2 that are better for us and 1 that's kind of meh. So going to bottom of 3. All right, so this turn he's finishing up a little bit of combats here. Charged in with the Gene Stealers, killed one of the Obliterators, got another wound to that one. Got pretty lucky with my saves there, and did nothing back. And because he used Gaze on one of them, so one of them couldn't even attack. Over here, he killed all those things. I finally did a wound, but he saved it, so nothing over there. So all the demons are gone. Over here, he was able to give them rerolls, which really hurt. So I got killed down to 3 guys. killed a few back, like 5 or 6. He killed, I think, 7, and then some fearless ones and everything. So down to 3 there. So he's gonna end up winning that one eventually. And that's pretty much all that happened. All the zoanthropes shot at this, I believe, and some blasts at these 2 guys. Saved them all magically. So I didn't take any from there. And the rhino got immobilized. He rolled 2 1s to penetrate it. So and I made 1 cover save. So that was amazing, ridiculous. And the Hive Tyrant jumped down, paroxysmed on them, charged, and he also leech essence and failed. Yeah, he rolled horribly, and then he charged me. Did 2 wounds. I saved both of them somehow. Needing 5s to hit, my sorcerer actually killed him, which is ridiculous. I needed 5s and then a 6. So that was amazing. His Swarmlord has been failing like literally all of his attacks 2 or 3 turns in a row. But it ended up not mattering this time. So going to top of 4. Alright, so this was the last turn. We were doing a time game here. So pretty much just my turn. Shot a blast, really, really well-directed blast. 3 plasma cannons, a bolt of change, some bolter fires, 4 bolts of change. All of that killed this guy, took 2 wounds, killed both of his guard, killed all but 2 of the zoanthropes, so really good shots this turn. And these guys still out of range, couldn't get anywhere, so kind of useless, 400 points because I couldn't get him up far enough. All coming back to my first turn mistake of not moving my Rhino 12 inches, so make sure you move your Rhino 12 inches when you're playing a deep striking army. And basically what happened, he somehow didn't kill this Obliterator, so they just sat there. He finished off these guys that were left by demons pretty easily, so he has that objective, the one back there, this one here, and that one there. So it is a lowly 4-1. So good game. It pretty much stopped there, but that was good. I'm surprised it didn't get tabled.
Yeah, we stopped at bottom of 4, and we had 12 minutes left.
Bottom of 4, yeah. So there we go.